Hey bosses, welcome back for another episode of Boss Up Fridays. If you're here, I know you're ready to take your business to the next level. So today, we're talking about something that I love, and that is writing, specifically business plans. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine Styles. I am a 6-time business owner. I am a grant writer. I am the president of a nonprofit. This business, specifically Jasmine Styles Consulting, focuses on or works with nonprofits and small business owners. Today we are in my office number 2. This is office number 2. This is where I do all of Jazz Styles company. So anything from decorating crops to custom tumblers, sweaters. You have to see my embroidery machine, my sewing machine. This is like a whole wall of paint, epoxy, ribbons, all of the things, jewels, and then a built-in cabinet of t-shirts up here, and cups, books. I am an avid reader, just like I'm an avid writer, so yeah. But like I said, yeah, we're real comfortable today in the office. I've been at home for the last 4 hours. I think it's about, yeah, I've been home for the last 4 hours. It is 11 o'clock at night. I had a long day ahead of me, grant writing, signing contracts with new clients, all of the things, business plans, all of that. Which you're in luck. Today we are discussing business plans. So I do have my phone here because I did take notes. I want to make sure I'm giving you guys all the information you need. I also want to apologize about my hair. I took my braids down unexpectedly, and then after I took them down, I realized it's been like 4 months since I had a relaxer. So my hair is very nappy. So I put it in 2 buns. And the kids at daycare today was just like, Miss Jazz, you got puff balls. I was just like, why you got puff balls? I said, because it's my hair. But anyway, so let's get into it. So I did take notes on my phone so I can make sure I give you guys all of the key points. And I'm not only going to talk to you about doing the business plan, I want to get you excited about it because it's very easy to do. Business planning is just like grant writing and all of the things in between. And considering I do both, it's not a challenge. And this is why I tell people to come up with your own, do your own business plan. I write business plans, okay, for people. And my prices range anywhere from $350 to $600, depending on what it is that you're wanting and the type of business that you have and what you're trying to escalate to. Okay? So, as you know, starting a business plan, you have like steps. Number 1 things like you have to do, which is come up with a name, get an EIN number, get your LLC or however you want to format your business, whether it's LLC, incorporation, whatever the case is. And then your thing after getting your certificate should be writing your business plan. Why are we writing our business plan? Same thing with grant writing. You're telling your story. Okay? That's what that is. Your business plan is telling your story of who you are, why you do what you do, what it is that you do, and why somebody should fund you. And if you don't believe in your dream, if you cannot sell your dream, why would anybody else fund you, right? I tell people writing is all the same to me. Grant writing, writing a business plan, writing a vision, or whatever the case is, it's about telling your story, knowing who you are, what you want to bring to the table, and why somebody should invest in you, right? So, by the end of this video, you should be able to convince me to give you $5 million. I'm kidding. If I had $5 million, I would probably be somewhere on somebody's beach. That's a lie. I wouldn't. I would not. No. But you should be able to taking away from this video, you should be able to tell your story, sell it in less than 30 seconds. And this is how I tell all of my clients when I write their business plan. You should be able to produce a business plan anywhere from 25 to 60 pages. My business plans are long. I'm very detailed when I write, which is why I charge so much and people pay me to do theirs. And then you should have a one-page business plan. And this is what I call my elevator pitch. If you know anything about an elevator pitch, that means you have 30 seconds or less to convince someone why they should support you, right? So, let's get into it. Step number 1, start with your vision, okay? So, your vision is the heart of your business. Why you do, what you see yourself doing, okay? So, let's see. You're going to tell me, why you're doing this, what started you to do it, what impacted you to do it. So, let me give you an example. Like I told you guys, we just opened up our child care center back in September. So we're going on month 4 of doing this. And in our business plan, I discussed the reason why we did our learning center, right? So we did the learning center because my mom wants to be a little me's and little Bennett's, which is my brother who passed back in November of 23. And my idea behind that, I'm the same person, but my thing is a little different from me. I love to teach, but I can't just sit in one subject area, okay? So, like, I have so many businesses, I have my hands in so many different things. I like to discuss a bunch of different things. And for me, the school system now is not doing what the school system did when I was in school. So, I make sure I conveyed that in my vision. I want to build professional students. You have to be educated in order to do anything. Stand for anything. What is it? Stand for nothing, fall for anything. But if you stand on a firm education, you can get anywhere in life. And I believe that. So you have to be able to tell your vision, okay? Tell your vision. So step 2, you want to define your audience, okay? So we go take a look at my business plan for TCOTOG's Joyful Notes Child Care. When I define my audience or who I'm trying to attract at my learning center is parents who are both single parents and married, who work between the hours of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. because we are open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Parents who drive past my location. So for me, my building is located at an intersection of two highways, Highway 82 and Highway 61. We connect Indianola, Greenville, Cleveland, Hollandale, Arcola. We connect 3-4 big towns and then 15 different small towns right there. Even more so, we're right on the highway. And they are building a bypass right on our highway, right through Leland. So we catch everybody going from this direction toward Greenville and Arkansas, and from Arkansas and Greenville back towards this direction, and from this we cover from north to south and from east to west. So we can pick up all the people. And a lot of people who work on this side are traveling to Greenville or Leland or Arkansas to work, right? So we're like in a prime location. And so for attracting my target audience is for those early morning workers. Get off late in the afternoon. So we have those extended hours, right? We're open every single day of the year, excluding Saturdays and Sundays, and Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, and New Year's Day. Those are the only 3 days that we're guaranteed to be closed, unless otherwise stated. So my target audience are people who have precarious schedules, people who have multi-family children, multiple kids at young ages, and we take ages 11 months to 12 years. And if you look at our thing on the state website, it says from 1 year old, but that's not the case, but it is what it is. So we just tell people from 1 to 12. That's what that is. So that is my target audience. The demographic is you got to be able to afford us, because we are not cheap, but we also supply 6 meals a day. So yeah. Step 3 is outlining your products and services, okay? So you have to explain what you're offering and why it's valuable. So when it comes to my nonprofits, I tell them never compare themselves to the next organization, because one, the purpose of a nonprofit is to solve a problem, and you don't start a nonprofit because you feel like somebody's not doing a good enough job. You're supposed to be a puzzle piece. You fit in, and I say this in every interview I've given and all the things. With a business, there's a little bit of a competitive edge, but I also tell my business owner clients, don't tell me, hey, I want to start this business because I want to be better than X, Y, and Z. Because if that's the mindset that you have coming in, you're probably not going to last long, because you're going to be forever competing with the next person. And if that person has more experience than you and they've already developed their clientele, you're going to be fighting for your life. And I can't help you fight. I'm fighting for my own life because I have 85 different projects going on. So you want to make sure you define what you're offering. So how does TCO TLG Joyful Noise stand out from the crowd? We are one of, it's either 4 or 6 childcare services in our town, right? And then when you go to the next city over, the biggest city in Greenville, they have about like 30 freaking daycares, right? And then I don't know how many are in Indianola or Hollywood, whatever the case is. But how are we different? 1, we're located on the highway. 2, we're open every day of the year, excluding Saturday and Sundays, and 3 operating days, which are 3 severe holidays. Number 3, we feed 6 meals. We provide breakfast, a morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, and then we have them we prepare a snack for them to take home. We also, our nonprofit has a backpack feeding program, and some of the kids in our daycare center qualify for the backpack feeding program. So that's a couple of me having a nonprofit, because some of those kids meet the qualifications to qualify for this. So our business is not necessarily doing that, but we make that connection to our nonprofit, that referral. That's a referral program. Number 4, we have a bunch of referral programs we can help with. So we do have a family of kids who go to our center, and they are also on a feeding program that our nonprofit has, or their family is. So that works out. We also offer, number 5, we offer, we're doing a community garden. So the kids not only get to go outside, but they also have the outdoor STEM, because they've changed it from STEM, so it's now STEM and STEAM, and I think there's a third one named STREAM, but I'm not sure what the R stands for. So I'm more sure about STEAM and STEM. So the kids get that aspect. We also offer dual languages. So not only are our kids perfecting their English, they're also learning Spanish. And then we are learning them ASL, American Sign Language, because I want my kids, I used to make the joke, I want my kids to be trilingual, Spanish, English, and sign language. And one of my friend guys was just like, no, that's just bilingual. So I just said 3. He said ASL is American Sign Language. I'm like, but I want them to have that visibility, right? Also, we are based in a church. So we have, that's what, number 6. We have their spiritual connection. So they get to do their Bible stories and their worship and praise times. We have them saying their grace before they eat their food. They get to lead the prayer and all of the things in that nature. Of course, they have arts and crafts and all of those things. And also, they get the same things like the school that you do. We do the, come in and eat with the kids. The only thing is we don't charge the parents to come and eat the kids like the school does. We're also in the process of getting our accreditation. So from ages 0 to 5, your kids can come to us full time. The best part about us, and see how I'm telling my story, because I bet you got a kid right now, you're just like, man, I need this childcare center. The best part about us, our rates are based on how many days you attend a week. So part-time is somebody who comes once, twice, or 3 times a week. Full-time is somebody who comes 4 or 5 times a week. If you are enrolled at our center, then you can attend the center, if, like, let's say school shuts down, right? And your child has nowhere to go because you have to work. Your child can be at our center from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. because they are enrolled there. So there's no set time when they can come. So our after-school kids normally get there. On Wednesdays, we get out early. The school system gets out early around here. So the kids come in anywhere from 2:15 to 2:45. And they're there until 6 o'clock when we close. On the days where school is out, like during Christmas break, Thanksgiving break, or the holidays, they can come in at 6 in the morning and leave at 6 in the afternoon. That's the best part about us. If you have a spot at our center, and for whatever reason your child did not go to school that day, and you have errands to run, your child is there at the daycare center. They're fed. If they're there all day, they take a nap. If you are an after school child and you come out, of course you don't get a nap. But they have the obligation, they have the opportunity to be there with us all the time. So like right from then there, my selling points are, why are you not with me? You know, who's better than me? But let's not try to be like that. So let's go into step number 4. And that is the financials, okay, guys? So you want to explain your budget, your revenue, your projections, and funding needs. Now, I know a lot of people get freaked out when it comes to budget. I am not a CPA. I do my own taxes. I have, that is something I'm expanding to my service too, because I do a lot of budgets for a lot of people. And when it comes to retrieving grants, I'm normally the one that's having to handle the finances when it comes to those grants that have been retrieved for those budgets and doing those reports. So with that being said, grants are not scary. Now, I was very good. I was good at math. I was not the best at math, but I was great at math, and I was okay with it. One of my mentors once told me that I should get a PhD in finance, and I was just like, who the heck does that? Like, what? I'm not a CPA. You don't have to be a freaking CPA to know how to budget, okay? And when you get to the budgeting portion of your business plan, the only thing you do is you discuss what you have going out and what you have coming in. So let's take Joyful Noise, for instance. What we have going out is payroll. We have anywhere from, let's say, 6 to... We currently have 6 employees right now. We're downsized to 6. We originally had 12. Downsized to 6. And then I think the maximum amount of employees I put down that I would have is about 15 to 20. But that's not, everybody will not be full-time, right? And so from that, so we know we have payroll. And then we have security, which is the camera system. Then we have Wi-Fi. And then we have the building utilities. We own our building, so we don't have a mortgage or anything like that or rent. So that's just the utilities. And then we have the costs that we spend on food. And then we have transportation for the vehicles. And I think that's about it. Oh, and then whatever supplies that we have to buy. So the school, we'll put that out as school supplies, right? So that's what we have going out. I'm trying to make sure I'm hitting all the points for you guys. That is the money that we're spending out. Then we move on to what we have coming in. So we have tuition. So from ages 1 to 2.5, maybe, that income is itself, that has one income, and then from 3 to whatever, and then from whatever to whatever, each age group has a different rate that they pay. So that's income coming in. And then we have some kids who are on subsidy. That's the income coming in. And then we have transportation. We charge transportation fees by the week. That's another set of income coming in, right? And whatever grants that we secure, that's income coming in. Those are all incomes coming in. And that's so easy. See how much we have going out. Oh, we also have to pay, insurance, all that stuff. So we have about 7 or 8 things that go out every month. And then 4 or 5 different funders that's coming in. So then you want to say, hey, you take whatever the case is. Let's say you assume whatever number you have. You do a rounded estimate how much you expect to have coming in. Let's say if you sell t-shirts for a living. And let's say you sell about anywhere from 500 to 2,000 t-shirts a week, and let's say off of that you make about 500 to 2,000 t-shirts. Let's say you make about $8,000 a week. That's $12,000. That's not right. What is 8 times 4? $32,000 a month times 12 months is whatever that number is, and then you have to subtract what you spend on supplies, bills, blah, blah, this and the third. So boom, now you know what your actual yearly revenue is coming in. You take what you have coming in minus what you spent on supplies. You have a roundabout estimate of what your revenue is. Then you multiply that over, we'll say, over a 5-year period. So that, hey, I expect to be bringing in every year $120K after I pay all my bills, this and the third, right? So then you project this for 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 8 year. Boom, bam. We know how much we got coming out. We know how much we got coming in, this and the third. So if you build your spreadsheet correctly, then you'll know, hey, after year 1, my generated revenue was only about $50,000 that I had to pocket. You're in the green. After about year 3, that has tripled. By year 5, you have quadrupled, and by year 8, you have doubled your previous years, right? So, boom, now bank's just like, man, they have this type of money coming in, this how this is going to work. And without giving you the business of my business, our generated revenue is definitely 6 figures when it comes to our child care. Because child care is expensive on both ends. So the generated expected revenue that we have, that we expect to see within a year, and compared to 5 years, oh my. But I'm not gonna say don't go into it lighthearted because it's a lot of work. But yes, so that's that with that, and then that's essentially how you do your budget. And so that's what they're gonna go look at. They're gonna go look at your mission, your vision. They're gonna see what your finances are looking like, what you project to bring in, and that's gonna let them know whether or not they want to invest in you, right? If you have good numbers, then they have no problem with investing in you. It's called startup. So that's how that works. So now we're gonna move on to step 5. And that's the personal touch, okay? What sets you apart from everybody else? Why are you different? What makes you stand out, okay? So, the easiest way of putting it is that investors want to know why you're different from the child care center down the street. They want to know, you know, why would I give money to you and not gonna give money to this person who's been in business for 8 years already? And what you could say is, well, the fact that they've been in business for 8 years and now they're coming to you for a business loan for their same business may be telling you something. But I'm kidding, don't say that. Because now they're looking at you sideways. Why are you different? You explain to them why you're different. What does Joyful Noise have to offer that nobody else does? That takes you right back to your products, who you're servicing, why you started, who you are. So guys, we've covered the gist, okay? We've covered your vision, your audience, your product and or services that you provide, your financials, and your personal touch, okay? So, make sure I did cover everything. Yes. So, your business plan is your blueprint. Really, you can start your business plan before you ever get your name. If that's after you get your name, because I don't know, some people's names come to them at the last minute. But you can start your business plan. It lays out the steps of what you hope to become. Excuse me. If you say I want to be a millionaire by the end of the year, okay, how are you gonna get there? What is it that you're gonna do? Is that crooked? It's definitely falling off the wall. Anyway, so just remember, you're selling your dream for someone else to invest in. That's what you're doing, okay? Keep that in mind. It's not hard to tell why you love what you love, why you do what you love, okay? It's not hard. If you have been holding back just because you assume it's overwhelming, that you're terrified, you're never going to get there. Just do it. Like Nike. Just get it done. Write everything out. Just bumming it up. I think it's called word vomit. Say everything you need to say. Then go back and organize it. Then go back and tweak it. Walk away from it. Give yourself a few hours or even a couple of days. Come back to it, reorganize and rewrite it, and boom, bam. It's you putting your ideas on paper. That's it. And then you're structuring it so the next person who walks by can say, oh man, this is amazing. What do I need to do to be a part of this? That's exactly the impact that you want, and that's what you do. When you're talking about your dream, your passion, what you want, whether it's grant writing or your business plan, it's the same thing. You're selling your dream. That's it. Sell your dream. Say what you need to say and get it done. So what I want you to do is drop a comment and say, I can do this. I can make this happen, okay? Even if you're scared, that's fine too. Leave a comment. Tell you what, I am going to be starting back offering my classes this year. You guys can sign up for my classes. If you are ready to start your business and you don't know where to start, please leave a comment. I will definitely reach out to you. All of my social media handles, all of my business information is in the description box or found on my channel. Go and start your business, okay? Go start your business. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you guys in Sunday's episode. Have an amazing week.